Haiti. We've probably all heard of the conditions there, the political corruption and violence that has plagued this country for generations. We've seen the pictures of a people struggling to survive at a poverty level most of us can't even imagine. All this before 2010, when a massive earthquake took the lives of over 300,000 people and left over 1 million homeless, many of which are still living in tent cities and fighting disease. In this, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, one thing you may have never heard is that Haiti is rich, full of breathtaking natural beauty, a culture strengthened by community and richly displayed in its art, and a people proud of their heritage, history, and fight for freedom. And then there is Haiti's greatest treasure, its children. A third of all Haitians are below the age of 15. Sadly, only 2/3 of them can afford to go to a primary school. And only about 20% of the children are able to enroll in a secondary school. This leaves out over 1 million children. And Haiti's literacy rate at just over 50%. Coupled with a high mortality rate and risk of disease, it's all too easy to let the numbers, the distance, and the desperation make us think we can't make a difference. Since 2001, the Bethany Baptist Christian School has been making a difference. Located in the remote village of Lacrabat, the school was founded by Jim Spiker with support of the medical clinic where Jim and his wife Mary worked for 15 years, as well as the local pastor Remy Jules.
We had no concept. So Remy and I, the school started with kindergarten and first grade. And as far as food for the children, we gave them cookies and Kool-Aid until we were able. And back then, it cost $400, maybe $500, maybe $600 Haitian to keep the school going.
Jim came back to the States and founded the nonprofit organization Haiti Gospel Ministries, whose sole mission has been to raise funds to support the school.
The gentleman, the wife, the mother, the family that wanted to help us, that first helped us, that surprised us with that $5,000 gift, ultimately became the vice president of the board that the Lord brought together to support the school.
Each year, the school has been able to add another class, and what began as a 2-room school is now a full-fledged government-accredited primary and secondary school with over 300 students and 50 employees.
Bienvenue dans l'école noire. Welcome to our school.
Perfect. Merci.
There are hundreds of miraculous stories of how God has made provision for the school over the years, allowing it to grow. From faithful monthly donors, without whom there would be no school, to larger donors who have come alongside us to support building campaigns, to a magnitude 7.0 earthquake that leveled buildings in nearby Jacmel, but left the church, medical complex, and 3-story school standing. Not only are students taught reading, writing, and arithmetic, they also are taught the Bible and attend chapel services twice a week. From the very beginning, the school has been an oasis. Not a school day has gone by where we were not able to provide lunch for the students. It may not have been much, but it was always something. Today we have a kitchen at both the primary and secondary school and are blessed to be able to provide the children not only lunch, but breakfast as well. Children can learn because their basic needs are being met. In government standardized tests, our students rank in the top 10% of the country. At the primary school, we've been able to start a small computer lab where we can teach basic computer skills. At the secondary school, students learn English, Spanish, and French, along with the sciences and advanced math. We have begun a physical education program, and through sports such as soccer, are able to teach the children teamwork, leadership, and sportsmanship. We now have a music program that not only teaches children to read music and play instruments, but it instills in them an appreciation for the arts with classes such as music theory and classical guitar. The difference the school has made in the lives of all who work and attend there is stunning. The Lord has used the school to transform a village and raise up young men and women who know Him and are empowered to change a nation.
All these children, you look under the canopy of these trees from above, and all you see is the beautiful green. And underneath there are the lives of all of these people. The poverty and the sickness, the things that we in the clinic were able to do to help these folks and to give them the gospel. There's so many folks, families, fathers and mothers that will come now and tell me how much they appreciate now for where they can send their children to learn about the Lord, that they don't have to go where there's drugs and immorality and no discipline. And they thank us for being able to feed the children just a little bit. If they can't afford to send their kids to a school that will turn their children into children of character who will grow up to know the Lord and to serve the Lord.
To see firsthand what God has done in this community is awe-inspiring. In just the past few years, we have seen completion of the secondary classrooms and are about to have our first graduating class. We've been blessed by the addition of a husband and wife administrative team that cares deeply for the school and is in almost daily contact with the board. Haiti Gospel Ministries has seen its share of changes over the years as well. Jim's son, David, senior pastor of South Bay Church in Riverview, Florida, now serves as president of HGM. Several new members have joined the board, and we have made new friends. One thing that has not changed, no one at HGM is on a salary or receives compensation for their work. All of the money raised goes to support the school. It costs $30 per month per child to run the school. For $1 a day, each child receives an education, breakfast, lunch, vitamins, medications, and above all is taught the love of Christ. As the faculty and number of students has grown, so has the need for individual donors who are able to sponsor a child. There are still projects such as the library and a small science lab that we have laid before the Lord, praying that He sends the person with the passion and the resources to fulfill His purposes. Together, we can shine the light and love of Christ into this community. Together, we can make a difference, one child at a time. To learn more about Bethany Baptist Christian School, please visit our website at www.HaitiGospelMinistries.org.